Good evening, my brothers and sisters. I put my phone number for there. I think it's correct. +49. Hey, a mistake. Sorry. I write down well. Sorry, one another verse. I write down. I not write down complete. Thank you. I greet the lovers of truth all over the world. I come out this evening because you see my eye. I also say we dey happy today. On Monday night be on Monday. So before I continue, I want to expose the Ewuare concerning the deputy. Because him dey deny say e no dey aware, but him dey only dey aware concerning only the artifacts na him dey aware about. So before I continue, you know say I dey stream. Make I introduce myself for you. If you're just watching me, my name is Ogiso. I'm a human rights activist. This part that most of our people are uncivilized, even though they live in civilized world, we have one of the most backward human being that ever existed in the history of humanity. When you tell them that they are backward, they will tell you the Oba told them that they are senior. They tell you, oh, when they go to Isha land, they will go and break cola. They will become senior there. But today, it's have come to my domain and to my knowledge that the Asian people don't no longer tolerate that nonsense. Can an idiot come to your land, tell you want to break cola, that you are a slave? That is that mentality. If you are one of all those Asian people, if your father is queuing up to that stupidity, you better tell your father to rebrand. This nonsense will never happen anymore again. Brother, I came out about 2-3 days ago. I also came out about the other day ago. I solicited for assistance so that we can be able to reach out to some of our people so that there are some program I would like to make. I think I supposed to make calls, international calls, to get in touch with the relevant authority, but due to lack of finance, and it's difficult for me to get there. sometimes I don't know why some of our people are so dormant. Somebody who have come to bring freedom to your knowledge, somebody who have come to save your kind from total destruction, somebody who have come to enlighten you about the future of your generation unborn, somebody who have come to tell you about the 6 local government you have. But sadly, me wait, those people look at me, they'll just behave like monkey. So they don't have sense. Some of them, they are so dull, and they will see these things I am telling them is materializing. They will still continue to pretend like I have never seen so people like this before in my generation. I was once like them before, but they say people make mistake to wake up. But I wake up on time. I'm trying to do my best so that our generation unborn can have a life to for their children, the world to call their own, the land for agriculture. But because of uncivilization, I don't know what they call it in English, because of brainwashing, the brainwashing have really eaten my people to know about nonsense. When you share my video, those Ilebino miscreants will write to you, oh my brother, Oba Benin is your father. Eba love you. Since I was born, I have never seen any village where Oba Benin have offered in scholarship for any aboriginal people of Igodo. My next neighboring village, they have never obtained a scholarship from Oba Palace. All the days of their reign is all about oppressing our people, taking what belongs to us in the name of kingdom, dukedom, and stupidity. Uh, I am here today. I am using what they call StreamYard. I paid $53 or maybe $55 monthly to stream because I use 6 Facebook. I use 10 app to stream. I use uh 10 apps. I have 2 YouTube. One is Ogiso of Igodomigodo. The other one is Igodomigodo family. And very maybe before I continue, I want to tell you uh by on Monday, this very Monday or Tuesday, I will not be having money to pay for this app. So maybe you will not be watching me anymore because about 3 days ago I solicited for your cooperation so that I can be able to get this little finance to buy calling card on my phone, and secondly to also reach out to some people so that we can be able to reach out and get some vital information so that I can broadcast it live. And it seemed like some people don't even care. All they care about is that my brother, you don't come out today. Please, if it belongs to that category where I say you don't come out today, please. If you do that, I will block you off, okay? I want to say it out now that if I don't have this money to subscribe on this app, which is called StreamYard, you can Google it or you can YouTube it. StreamYard.com is you can stream so that you know when you have like 10 apps, so those people will not bother to even block you or report you so that the information can go viral. So my number is there. I know things are not easy, but we have people who are capable of sponsoring our program. Like Mini don't have independent television TV. People go there to make advertisement and the program. That is how they raise funds to to move on. But in my own case, I use money to get information. Some people I send them, oh, go and do this for me, go and get this information from me. I have to pay them. There is no way I can have information if I don't give out money. So I don't want to say something today. Kotisugbo. I don't want to say something. Let me say little something. Kotisugbo went viral. I went to some of my friends. Kotisugbo went to meet with some of my friends who are very loyal to me in Benin. He was threatening them. He will kill them. He will do this. Kotisugbo was giving a very was threatening them. And I told them, don't worry. These people are just loyalists. You know what I mean, loyalists? People who believe in our work, not me, because I'm not God. I'm not second God. I'm not even kind. I will never be God. Kotsubo was threatening them. Said he's going to set them up. He will go to state CID. We go to meet OC at kidnapping. Balogun. We do this. We do this. Some of them reach out to me and say, you are just a lawyer. You are a sympathizer of freedom. It's only in Benin where the Oba Benin use people for human ritual and what do you call the other one? They use them for ritual oath taking against their wish. And I have decided to tell them that keep on supporting me. Those people in Benin, I have large supporters in Benin. I appreciate our people who have courage, who have zeal, boldly to defend me in the beer parlor, in the streets. I love you so much. A Rome was not built in a day, but we have no time. We got to act fast. We have to act fast before they finish selling all the remaining lands. So today, before Kotizubu, the other day he sent some people to beg me because some Kotizubu was summoned to Wapalas to come and explain his relationship with me, and he pasted my conversation with him on Facebook on his wall. The palace was now doubting Kotizubu that so you are the one who is passing of face information, those type of things like that. So before I go further, before I show you some video I want to show you, and I want to first of all thank those people who have the courage, those people who have been supporting me before. God bless you. You see, I have it in mind that with God all things are possible. I remember the prophets from the Yoruba side who came out the other time, and he prophesied and he told Yoruba Benin that Ogiso is the current prophet of the Benin people. You know, according to the Bible, when Jesus Christ was alive, they even stoned him, spit on him, neglected him. But after his demise, they started worshiping him. Today, when I ask for financial assistance, we have people who are capable of supporting me in making this dream a reality. But I don't know why. But oh, God knows why they are like that. But I have no choice. I'm doing my best to, if you like supporting me, there are many ways of supporting me. Apart from supporting me through my legal aids, you can also support me through uh, information, because getting information is expensive. It's not free, because when you are caught in the process, there's also called insurance. We are caught in the process of passing information. These urban media are very dangerous and they are detriment. So I know all these things. But I am not a betrayer. I'm a man. I'm bold, proud. Even though I walk through the valley and shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. But many people we regret their silence, and the silence will become stupidity to them and their children in future. So I want to go straight to the Ohen of Ohoromi. Oba of Benin wrote a letter last week denouncing his deputy. He said, I quote what the Oba of Benin said in the letter. He said he was not aware of the land transaction between the deputy Oba and his victims. In the letter, the Oba of Benin also reiterated that those people who the deputy Oba have defrauded, they should write a letter to the palace. In our language, in our parable, say, as agwalo utegbo ma erimi ojinoro agwale we erimi. Say when thief they follow you, they find wetin lost, go quick see am. I said the other belief was also saying that in the publication, the press release, he said the anybody who his deputy have defrauded or one thing or the other, they should report back to the palace. And the secretary to the Benin Traditional Council, Frank Irabo, who is a criminal. You see, let me tell you something before I go further. If you look at all those forests, Edo State government forest reserves they have sold, there is no document where the deputy Oba signed. All those landed property was sold with Oba Kinsua II approval. All the signature bear Benin Traditional Council, Frank Irabo. But I was shocked when Frank Irabo was accusing the deputy Oba, the deputy Oba, calling the deputy Oba Abokanim Oba, that even there was no second to Oba, that the deputy Oba was now parading himself as the second. I have never seen this type of thing before. Who is corrupt more? Compare the deputy Oba and Frank Irabo. Who is the highest thief? Who is the most corrupted person among the two of them? The Frank Irabo, who is well-known criminal. Frank Irabo is a billionaire. He's now putting the blame on the former deputy Oba. So I want to also draw your attention to this video. Oba of Benin appointed those criminals, but now he is now denying. Look at Ohen for Ohoromi. Just look at him. Please look at him.
Inhabitants of Ohoromi village expressing appreciation to the Oba of Benin for finding High Priest Owohan worthy to oversee the shrine in the village. Series of ritual rites prior to the installation were done behind cameras. Commenting on the essence of the ceremony, leader of the palace delegation, High Priest Osawumese Amayo, said they were in Ohoromi village at the instance of the Oba of Benin to install Mr. Owohan as the Ewuare non-Hutete shrine. He said with the installation,
You see what they are saying? Oba of Benin, is the one who appointed Ohan Igbinovia as the Ewuare no UTT of Benin. I remember listening to this video. No UTT. You see, these people are very funny. And he was appointed by the Oba himself. So Oba Benin is not denying. Okay, they appointed him to be selling all those lands. What was the functions of the Ohe? Please, I want you people to pay attention to this video. But I don't know why our people, some of them are saying the dark in 21st century. Please look, listen, pay attention to this video.
Is expected to uphold the dignity of the palace and perform all necessary rituals Inhabitants of Okhoromi village expressing appreciation to the Oba of Benin for finding High Priest Owokan Igbinovia worthy to oversee the shrine in the village. Series of ritual rites prior to the installation were done behind cameras. Commenting on the essence of the ceremony, leader of the palace delegation, High Priest Osawumese Amayo, said they were in Okhoromi village at the instance of the Oba of Benin to install Mr. Owokan Igbinovia as the Ewuare non-Hutete shrine. He said with the installation, High Priest Owokan Igbinovia is expected to uphold the dignity of the palace and perform all necessary rituals required by the shrine.
Our Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II have instructed us, the Gohen of Benin of Iyekogba, to come and install Ohen of Okhoromi, High Priest that preside over Oba shrine. There are different shrines in different villages in Benin Kingdom. So Ohen is the charge of the shrine.
Appreciating the Oba of Benin for what he described as a rare privilege, and elated High Priest Owokan Igbinovia, the non-Hutete shrine promised to abide by the rules of engagement, while the Odionwe of the community, Pa John Oragmo Edosoma, said he will work with the Ohen to move the community to a greater height.
For me, I'm full of appreciation today for the honor done to me by the Oba Ewuare II, and I promise the palace that all the necessary things that I need to do as the Ohen of Okhoromi, I will do it, and I will not disappoint my people, and I will not disappoint the palace.
For the Oba to recognize Okhoromi and install somebody with a symbol of the palace in this Okhoromi community. So it's a glory to us and the entire community members. That is why I'm happy.
We are happy, Oba Ewuare II, for counting our son worthy.
Victor Erio reports that the newly installed Ohen has been a pragmatic youth leader in Okhoromi community before his elevation as the Ohen non-Hutete shrine of the community. Ikmomosa Ugiagbe reporting.
You see the shrine, Ivieto, Imafusha. Oh, just easy. But the pain me say when I go tell our people, say, support me. You see, I have some boys who are working with me, some women who are working with me, passing me information. Sometimes I have to regard them. Sometimes I have to buy card. Sometimes I use my direct. You see, these are things. The other day I speak, it saddened me some my people so quiet. They don't just talk. Can we remain slave? Our children will become to remain slave to Oba. You see, it was the Oba of Benin who installed a mafia. That boy is an IE. Look at, I don't want to show you pictures. I have some things I'm hiding there. You see, that boy is an IE. And before he was installed, it's an IE with the same cut with the Oba of Benin. Oba of Benin said, I'm not cut, this, I'm not cut. He swear for courts. You see, you lay a curse on courtesan, and you are now installing courtists as Ohen to be selling land. Just imagine what is the purpose of that boy. criminal to be selling people's land? What concerns him with land grabbing? And he have a hotel. The hotel have not been seized by the government. And our people, they are still selling the land every day. If the Yoruba Benin remove this land from Yoruba Benin, this is the duty of our state government. That's why you see, I will continue to support Governor Obaseki, because when you start insulting the governor now, who is going to help you to preserve this land for our children unborn? Or you go and give Frank Irabo, a bastard. Look at what this idiot was saying the other day. He said the Oba of Benin have suspended his head. Look, I know the Benin people, many of them are cowards.
Roland Ekhue, who is currently under investigation by the EFCC, was accused of assuming unauthorized position relating to the palace of the Oba of Benin. Reading the statement on behalf of the Benin Traditional Council to journalists, the secretary, Frank Irabo, said the suspended Roland Ekhue engaged in wrongful activities which are against the interest of the palace of the Oba of Benin. He said His Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II, Oba of Benin, having expressed dissatisfaction over the atrocities perpetrated by Roland Ekhue, approved the ban. Mr. Irabo said it was discovered that the former suspended Omadan single-handedly installed Uhen and Inigi in various communities, which led to crisis and dispute to Benin Kingdom.
He has also behaved in treacherous ways to the throne, that is akin to being a traitor.
See, secretary, they accused, you see, came to the court black. Port they came to black. I think you see these criminals. Frankie Rabo will be number one criminal. Now they put the money for our accounts. They ain't come out now. They made the more feel they go collect money, they call the insult Roland Ekhue. And you see the way they install people. Now palace, I will show now many videos. Now Oba Palace in him and his chiefs. They install people, put me, they sell land. I will see show. I get many videos. But the team, the also the me. On wagbu wari wala dia dwa ile we no to pe. Wari oto na ya mu ija. Okpa wa be la na we yen ni SFAS. O ya mu budu samula ugbo. O ya we na we do ado. Me no understand. Now government get land. I been all those mafias now they run the land business. Our government is supposed to wake up on time before they sell everything finish. Now Abraka, they want to go sell them from Benin to Abraka. Now because they never tie that road, they will just sell everything. Here you now or you don't open wire. When I don't understand. My brother, they are abroad na okay, they sell land in our government and they in charge. I mean, they need to see farmland again. No? Even roads, if you get palm tree, they'll carry bulldozer, they go scatter your palm tree to where they begin this call buyer puts. Anybody want to call before I call another. My number is there to call or WhatsApp and direct call. Oh no, auntie, not see. Why you got more? Hey, mommy, I mean, more. Oba Bini say, you don't know. Okay, you see this one and see this picture. They not talk say Eba Magbade do Yekime. They not talk all those people. Can you look this one and see? See, Owen for Horomi, Eba Magba and Deputy Oba. See them. Now Owen for Horomi na we white so. They never said the thief money. Eba Magba. Owen for Horomi and Deputy Oba. It not be David that one. All of the even with Eba came with the make as a chairman for Karele, that one go hide. If you see call that one for phone, I will say na Deputy Oba na land. Okay, well that one now go court, they go we police invite her now for AIG office. Tell her say na get signature, they sell land na Oba na land. That one even they talk now say they want kill him. Now at say me they not kill that guy. Because they point that guy Oba Bini, I mean no go allow. You say those things. That time where I carry out that water, I just pray. God is powerful. So I talk where he said, I carry that water come out. I use am take swear for the Oba and his household. Since I lay calls on the deputy Oba and the Oba and their group, secretary wey still dey claim say na him be Porto, na him be Kento. The Kento go see black am. Ebi abela egbewo now. You see am. They don't really move us to the extent all of us come be like Omonamuya, Ile Ibinu, be like vampire. Even say Ile Ibinu miss blood. Somebody will come from Sudan, go check Egareva book. Egareva say they come from Egypt. They say they come from Egypt many years ago. The Ile Ibinu people, go check Egareva. If you think na lie they talk, go to Short History of Benin, first edition. The book dey for British Museum, British Library for London. You will see what Egareva write there. He said the Ile Ibinu people, that is those Oromians, say they came towards, that is their father. They say they came from Egypt many years ago. Egypt, they come settle. You understand? So they be migrants. Now they come, they turn all of us to be one. How are we one? How would it be one? Ishan people go as they know Ishan people that they come from Egypt. It's not Ishan people, all of them come. If we come from Egypt, where is the civilization? Do we have bronze civilization? See, Oba Benin say no, they are well. May I show you this video. See, na Roland Ekhue. Na Roland Ekhue, now they do everything. Look this one. Yeah? Na Roland Ekhue, now do everything.
You who? Where everyone said.
Recently, indigenes of Amagba community in Oedo local government area of Edo State jubilated at the palace of the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Ewuare II, following pronouncement by the Oba of Benin, who spoke through Chief Stanley Obamoyi, which laid to rest the land dispute between Amagba and Okaoma village. According to the Oba of Benin, there is no such community as Okaoma or Agemokpai, as Amagba Eresen is in charge of the villages in the locality.
The decision is that there is nothing like Okaruma. We have a camp there, a Mokpai camp. They are there to farm and unite and blend with the village. But to say Great Mokpai is a village or community, no.
Commenting on the decision of the palace, the Ojonwe of Amagba community, Joseph Idoyekime, and
Idoyekime father, listen to Idoyekime land grabber, they talk. Idoyekime papa, na land grabber. Idoyekime brother, na land grabber. Idoyekime land grabber. All of them also auto here buwa. If they don't bury, I will assume na corpse. We'll put fire, burn una to ashes. Those sell as his grave. See, they sell people land, they sell villages because our government don't wake up on time, can't stop these criminals. Now then they make master plan by themselves. We don't get Ministry of Town Planning. Now then I be the town planner. They will just carry bulldozer enter inside bush, begin the town planner. We don't know the school where they go, the certificate and the approval where House of Assembly give them, they take the plan. We don't understand. Benin don open eye reach Ogoni Ekoyomo. They just started the same level. Me iyawa hini ya faithful. And these things, people, they just sell land for Benin PS, they will sell land for 20%. I ain't Benin are idiots. They sell land for Fulani. They not nobody will live near that place. Very near Izua Sewagbona. Say Benin they talk to Oba. Say what is this man they talk to say now? Oba, now he send them. Okay, why they not see go hold this man? Say, Oga, a city of Benin. Say, oh, that one, Maji, he pay me. Say, if I dey tell these people, say, make they assist me so that me I feel they meet up, till they pass information, they will ask you not come out today. So, as from on Monday now, this my subscription will finish for StreamYard. Maybe I will come wait one person will come. My brother, since 3 weeks now, never come out. I will come ask you whether I dey work for you. I really not get sense as well. God bless you. So now so it's supposed to be. Just look now. Look am, una look am very well again. You see, to even share the video, if you go look people don't share my video, and I don't resist. They fear. Before people, I just now only Benin people they fear. Oh. And they say, Isha people, fear, na full inside. Where I think no say Isha people, they fear pass another thing. Now they arrest Majoka. All those Isha people, they make noise. Not be all of them. Oh. I don't see them. Even up till now, nobody don't call Majoka. How you think the guy is still there for Lagos now? Not be say they fear about, they go as they come back, they stroll around. But nobody don't call one. They Majoka. I want give me Majoka number, may I call am. Is it na Yoruba man and Majoka? You know, see so they go. President, different people go they greet am. That's what they fight for now. Oh, Wakagbe. When they will wake up in the morning, now people wey dey fight for them, now they will dey swear for make die. Look at what have happened to me. My own father was poisoned by the Oba of Benin. Everybody saw it. My father, my biological father, was poisoned by the Oba of Benin. Everybody saw it. God bless those who have good heart. Maybe na me that they wait make he die. There is no way where I want to die because they no poison me. Because I try my best. I tell my father say, I know if you can play all those videos because somebody did there. Tell my father they make noise, say Oba be enough use and take drink water. I just laugh. Now that day now I know say the man is gone. That the wind just they make mouths. Sometimes I they play all those videos. If you we are making mouths. But as at today now, my father is still in mortuary, not buried, and I'm the first son of my father. That is the only luck I have. If I were not the first son of my father, those my siblings could have done something wonderful. But I am happy. Before he died, our supporters they try all their best. God bless our supporters. God bless you so much. But look, somebody who I have paid the highest price. This is a struggle. Because of me, Prince Okoro was treated like a common criminal. But what have Prince Okoro done? Because Prince Okoro speak Koyo, they just carry Prince Okoro to go drink water for inside palace. Disgrace am, fool am. Now that was not enough. They carry Prince Okoro they kidnap him, Tony Kabaka. Tony Kabaka say he's a youth leader, he want to become a tomorrow now Tony Kabaka will say he want to become governor. When he was on the random Igbo platform, I call and say, you say you are a very good person. Everybody should call in. When I call in, I ask you, you went to Kimia house and distressed Kimia house. What was Kimia offense in Ofi talk? They talk, and people say, no, they aren't talking about palace. But see, person they say they put for APC. Because of the small money they carry, 10 million naira, and no one die. And you will see tomorrow night, the Murphy will cry, come and say the 10 million, the money they give them too small. They know they go form alliance now, say Basik cannot work, you want to say Central Hospital, you want to say this. But all these are some of the things we are supposed to do for you. Are supposed to carry people with their own government. I will call their number. I will ask, they say, they want to sell some government hospital. How true is that? But I'm just using my money. But now I don't even do, the money is not easy now. You know, really, Baba. Yeah, you know, wafu. Yeah, information I go now. Yeah, one. But so the lawyer, why be Ogiso let also say, but like one of my pa in the United Kingdom tell me say, make I look for like 10 people. But out of the, I will say, maybe they support me monthly, but at the end now, the people I don't see, but easy, Baba. The power talk, they may do the one out will try, but if you will not, may is war no one take over a generation of man is war. Upon this thing that I am preaching, the thing is materializing. If you have any time, what bury ya, what ye ni bu is war way. Make it Maki's work. Ya mwe nini mare do di ni maya azu oli ya do di wa sha wo keke cultist. So now who be this? Just use it. See make I come BENIN come do my papa burial. Okay, you get the mind say as you see kill my own father, I was about kill my father, say you yourself will see kill me, abi wetin. I mean because nothing they do all this time and they kill a whole family. Now do unto the no of Ekpoma na. Now go Ekpoma na kill a no of Ekpoma, kill all his children, descendants. Now go install on our son for there. So no. Wow, funny. Now I make no of Ekpoma not they cause all bad because of the family. You know, understand? So we are not fighting the Onoji of Ekpoma, but all those the about BENIN, those atrocities committing is not good. Emma. Look, just see wetin dey happen now. Ohen of Okoromi, who appoint am na Oba, but no be deputy appoint am na, mo na see am again. Pare o. Pare.
Inhabitants of Okoromi village expressing appreciation to the Oba of Benin for finding High Priest Ewuare worthy to oversee the shrine in the village. Series of ritual rites prior to the installation were done behind cameras. Commenting on the essence of the ceremony, leader of the palace delegation, High Priest Osawumese Amayo, said they were in Okoromi village at the instance of the Oba of Benin to install Mr. Ewuare as the Ewuare non-Hutete shrine. He said with the installation, High Priest Ewuare is expected to uphold the dignity of the palace and perform all necessary rituals required by the shrine.
Our Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II have instructed us, the Gyohen of BENIN of Iyekogba, to come and install Ohen of Okoromi, High Priest that preside over Oba's shrine. There are different shrines in different villages in Benin Kingdom. So Ohen is the charge of the shrine.
Appreciating the Oba of Benin for what he described as a rare privilege, and elated High Priest Ewuare, the Ohonsu non-Hutete shrine promised to abide by the rules of engagement, while the Odionwe of the community, Pa John Oragmo Edosoma, said he will work with the Ohen to move the community to a greater height.
For me, I'm full of appreciation today for the honor done to me by the Oba Ewuare II, and I promise the palace that all the necessary things that I need to do as the Ohen of Okoromi, I will do it, and I will not disappoint my people, and I will not disappoint the palace.
For the Oba to recognize Okoromi and install somebody with a symbol of the palace in this Okoromi community. So it's a glory to us and the entire community members. That is why I'm happy.
We are happy, Oba Ewuare II, for counting our son worthy.
Victor Erio reports that the newly installed Ohen has been a pragmatic youth leader in Okoromi community before his elevation as the Ohonsu non-Hutete shrine of the community. Ikmomosa Ugiagbe reporting.
See, Ohonsu non-Hutete Ewuare. See, now even the juju, now land they did say. Yes. He say don't fulfill all the, okay, you ask now wetin the Osun, na the Osun na wife for go dey baff, Osun of cultist. Na all those cultist members. You ask wetin dem dey do for the Osun, say dem install land, dem immediately sell land. You know say as we mumu. Una no dey hear English, some of them no dey hear English well. We no see wetin the guy talk. But when they find the Ewuare for Koromi now, by why say make e go hide? Okay, what about Benin? Tomorrow you go see talk say no Ewuare for Koromi. He say he already ban am for palace. Na so ban you dey ban them. Okay, you don't know. What are the money wey they don give you? Return the money back. Return the money to Edo state government account. Those land wey you don sell, make the land kill you. After they don't sell those land, they will carry the matter go up palace. They will say, no, secretary, he blinds. Secretary no want some with that boy. And many here you are saying, and many. That holy water. Holy water. That water is very powerful. You understand? Say, you are saying me. My father could have been alive today because I told my father not to go to that palace. He never listened to me. I'm going to go and drink that poisonous water. See, Kent, a pot they call kettle black. Say, Frankie Rabo, they talk, say, the deputy of Roland Ekhue is saying, oh, listen to Frankie Rabo.
This by disguising himself as a wolf in a sheep clothing.
Who is currently under investigation by the EFCC, was accused of suspended Omadan. Roland Ekhue, who is currently under investigation by the EFCC, was accused of assuming unauthorized position relating to the palace of the Oba Benin. Reading the statement on behalf of the Benin Traditional Council to journalists, the secretary, Frank Irabo, said the suspended Roland Ekhue engaged in wrongful activities which are against the interests of the palace of the Oba Benin. He said His Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II, Oba Benin, having expressed dissatisfaction over the atrocities perpetrated by Roland Ekhue, approved the ban. Mr. Irabo said it was discovered that the former suspended Omadan single-handedly installed Ewuare and Inigi in various communities, which led to crisis and disrepute to Benin Kingdom.
He has also behaved in treacherous ways to the throne, that is akin to being a traitor. He has been able to do this by disguising himself as a wolf in a sheep clothing and confidence trickster. He was of the opinion that his services to the throne were indispensable. He started behaving like what the Benin called, quote, Okoha Nemova, who thought that the system cannot function without him. The ongoing overhauling of the palace administrative system should put an end to all this. In view of this litany of abominable acts, Roland Ekhue is hereby banned from palace traditional and spiritual activities. For the avoidance of doubt, the ban is extended to his participation at all other palace traditional establishments and functions, including spiritual groups, activities, festivals, shrines, and Ogwejon in Benin Kingdom.
He said any person, village, and communities that have issues with Roland Ekhue, especially on land grabbing, extortion, intimidation, impersonation, and fraud, are advised to forward written complaints to the Secretary, Benin Traditional Council, and security agencies. Efosa Wangwe.
See, secretary will be thief. All those land where they say secretary. If you're doing a with my own winano, so let me use my language to explain to our people. Ni total senya do ha we bonoti Ewuare unya. Cause okay kini wie o we ron awo. So when you tamu wa to wa we. O toni mania hene ya fu na iri na. Oba na. O yi oba ni kama ewe Ogiso no. Almost to respect him. Otherwise also oh many me mula dana ya send we egbe okra ni mewie owo okun fi gbe umio o ade ogo o de na wo eye ki gbava na we if no really mama okra no kun yo iwe mu wa ihe no wa gbe o kan amu me na we egwale otuto me mowe no zo no nya we ha zo puna mu eyin azin ka eyin azin una eyin azin una na ọmọ yìí sì ní nínú azin ya gbé ẹ má yìí wù na we no wu ọmọ wu ina we opportunity we ya ka mu wa we waro pa wu e ma so ori ko rin ani a ujobo na ya support freedom movement na because even bono ke ma viola diana vio ma gbon wato we have to we pe wato owu iru ma jo kan debo eri fono ba me yiba ni bere wana re na between we wana do na internet o me na ti string yard imaswa re na imani YouTube na is 100 or something Facebook imaswa na re na 50 imaswa na re 300 obun Facebook bun ni this stream ko gbe connect ko gbe wa we ni pe video ni banner or pe YouTube or pe at the same time on the first or the variety of English the subscription online so ya ma gba video na ke ni mu la dia iye ti stream go iye ti are YouTube ni aro ku gbe o even no ke ni ka mu wa no wa ke ni wa support me wa ri ekino deji ala imonu wa bi wa ma we ga bi o mo we na wa wo we we dagbo ni ma he imoni ma bi he ga me wa bi we wa bi Daviri mano kwaneze ni we iye wa ye awo vie man ni viro na we I need you to once I need you to all so vie ma have you buja we wa we ona we no come bring growth come this ebon wa ti ro ma nwina we ka me mi ti come this ebon oba me I think ọmọ ogun ọba Osun ọba wo kan nínú Osun ọba nínú owó kan criminal ọ̀nà ìwọ̀n ya fẹ́ bọ̀ ọ̀yẹ́ ti ẹ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀bùnà tó ìyá wí tàbí ẹ̀gbà we come recruit come now ọwọ́ wí mẹ́rin ti di wà lè wí bẹ̀rẹ̀ àríra mẹ́rin ó wí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní kíra wẹ̀ èrè ẹ̀sìn ní ẹ̀yà wí bẹ̀rẹ̀ àrí láti ẹ̀mí tó tá but wà wí bẹ̀rẹ̀ na oríṣiríṣi na ìlànà mẹ́rin ya because imami royal supportive movement because ona na nata wo no na if in news na this a program if no kine why we okay we wa filigo kwaye daddy we de no magbani wa Ogiso era me noge ri aza were mi ero mi na ya the card okay na nata we obaseki ma wona ibi tie we ona mi mata no ya mata ibi tie wa ya be dan yo bo ye na mi go ne ya tie ata mi gbe fo we mi yata but agare agba ma wo ma ko mi giaje ibi ta mo wa be ni na we ana mi na mo be mo we ta o ya te mi ro we yo we mo be ni ya mo we ri ana mo we wa gba so ibi ewo mi wa be re One me na where that demon in freedom Mandela oyera iye we ma he magbina we mi medo ahyoto ime magbina me na ahyoto oni amuto me ime gbina wa wo to na in 2 years ya hine ya hyo ese saple ne to yiro we mi ni we bege ni awu na wa vi latia e kesi me ga iri do ya je do next year ni ime ga ije do next year ni na we ya video organize a foundation ọba ihe alẹ mẹ́nà ya mẹ́nà mi ha mú wa wẹ́ lè gbérí mẹ́wàá wọ́ gọ́vnọ̀ Buhari máa gbé náà di kánú ọmọ wọ́ ẹ̀bá náà mi ọba yẹn ẹ̀ gọ́vnọ̀ à wẹ́ nà ọba wẹ́ ni David dé dìmà náà ọ̀nà gẹ̀rẹ̀ gbá náà màgìlì ìhìn wọ́n wẹ̀ kàn wọ́n ẹ̀ abẹ́ mà ní ó wà ní rẹ̀ gbà ní wíà wọ́n kàn yà kàn tó nà hìn Oto Osas Kevin, I don't know you before. Whether you be Oba of Benin, I don't know. The man kini ake Ewuare. Kinu kere ma. So if you woman, make a video ni be bana we. Abu he mi ya fe Oba of Benin. Iri ya ha me do mu video ni la da won wa we. Do mo no via ye ba Oba no. Ola de aboga ti fet na do ka we. Yonya kingdom na via ti fet gien. Boris oge otono kiene na uma iro ye no collect no ma imi ya fe ni mari me do state wo vie ya yepo ni be no wa ko na uma me but osela artifact domo ye respiri onya o atop be domo ye imi ya owe onwa ora mi rere ọ̀rá mi rere o ọ̀rá mi rere o ewu wọ́n kìí yà fẹ́ la orí ìlàdíà ọ̀rá ẹ̀ka màmá ẹ̀wẹ̀ ẹ̀mẹ̀ heart ọba náà ẹ̀mẹ̀ heart ọ̀hún orí gbé kàn ẹ̀ forgive wọn ni wàá rẹ̀ nà start na kẹwàá ní sùn náà ìjì maria bẹ̀ wọ́n yẹn náà ìjì maria bẹ̀ yà sùn wẹ̀ ìmàrà bẹ̀ bẹ̀ n'ọba ọ̀nà tún ẹ̀rẹ̀ àná bí omi valẹ̀ ó ní ìrírí ìyàwó yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn rí ètí ìyẹn ó ní ìrírí ègbè ẹ̀ ló yẹ kí yẹn rìn ọ̀pá pín yẹn ánàbí yẹn ó ní ìrírí ègbè àwa ẹ̀ náà rí gbé owó náà wà á rọ̀ òbí rẹ̀ nẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ gbé lórí ọ̀kẹ́pọ̀ òpè akéyàwó wẹ́rẹ̀ nẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn yìí àná tí ẹ̀rẹ̀ náà náà wẹ̀ àwọ̀ ìṣẹ́gun pàwọ̀ ìfàhín lè bínú yẹn ti sùn ẹ̀ mọ́dà bí Human Rights Commission àwọn náà rí ìyẹn tí wàá kẹ́ Human Rights Commission rẹ̀ ọ̀nà rí ẹ̀ 10 million rí ní Human Rights Commission Benin ọ̀rẹ́dọ̀ wa ní orí 10 million ní na ọ̀ní mẹ́tẹ̀ gbé gun ẹ̀ mọ́ra bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ìrìnà sunu ọba náà wà lórí yẹ̀ ẹ̀fà ìyẹn tí dẹ̀ gbé kẹ́ iná rí Abuja ìyẹn tí kì í Human Rights Abuja wà rí mọ́tò rẹ̀ náà vi ọ̀nẹ́ ọba náà wà vi mọ́tò náà gbé sẹ́yìn wà náà mọ̀ bùbùsà yà control wà ìyẹn rí wà rí náà yẹ bọ́ sí wà kẹ́kẹ́ bùbùsà wà sí wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ̀ mọ́ra bẹ̀rẹ̀ yà kidnap mọ́ra bẹ̀ ọ̀nà yà mú mọ́ra bẹ̀ owó bọ̀bùsà wà rò ìjì mọ́ra bẹ̀ náà ní àwọn ẹgbẹ̀ wà gbó níbi náà bọ̀bùsà wà gbó nínà ẹ̀yẹ ìjì mọ́ra bẹ̀ náà bọ̀bùsà wà gbó ní ẹ̀yìn àhìn làgì omi yẹn bẹ̀ yà hù ẹ̀ mọ́ra bẹ̀ gà gbìnà náà fi ọmọ nìyẹn náà rí yẹn gan o ye gan kega we umagiri ye den u free e no ya on ya be o wa o ne me yo bi do yen yo me toilet ma yo wa me no wo ti ai mara be ye de ya I change o yin ami wa anoba wa ha mi bobizo wa ne bobizo mu ohun mara abere audio ni oro ọbụna ya mụ onwe mara ya bụ onwe ugwe ebubuzo na ihame ọba we a anye ya yulame anye ya vembo ikino ibi ọba na me ìyẹn rí ọbọ ìyẹn gbé wọ alábò wọn gí yẹn wẹ Ereni ana ya ogwa bana do abukwa ibuzo na do amegbezo. Bana do missing ona fully gbe. E mara be where DSS we do DSS we jare wa ni report. A DSS or to be moto e mara be fly at le do re na amuari Abuja. Ine ka mi mara be we e de gbe like do. A DSS or to be a payroll na ya fly mara be in Nigeria re. We na ya ha ma we na ya gbe dan na wa. Eri wa ya wo wa we o ga to ba wa we gbe mara be wa be gani. We ni wa we sta we ba ma ya wa ye sunu. Eri mara be ya le o. Eri mara be ya le. Eri mara be gi le na princess mara be o ga nu give not you we know. O we le na we ni le kian. Ọba yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wẹ́ ìmárabì yìí kẹ́ ẹ̀dá asọ́ra yìí zẹ́tì. Ọ̀ríkẹ́ ìjì márabì ọ̀kẹ́ twist ní agbẹ́wà. Ọba náà gẹ̀ báyìí tí Ghana wọ́gbà ẹ̀ èpìyè tó di ọba ọ̀bìn èpìyè ọ̀rẹ́ lọ́sẹ̀ báyìí tí èpìyè náà. Ènìyàn wà lọ́wọ́ èpìyè tó di ọba. Plus a bright in here for the Guani. You know, I'm going what we him. And nearly one advanced map, but no P rubber and nearly or Tioni or era here passport business Roma, not banner river as an ambassador. And nearly a bright around again. When you have property, Maria Big ye, Yari Sekiniji Maria Beji, a civil servant, a cleaner, a big man, or no way we over like moto say, it didn't go to your way, are winner. If not a 10 naira or roba, or holy Maria, or Maria can with up. Iji Maria Bill. I know no Buji Maria Bill, why as well, and nearby my not gbé ọmọ náà ti gbòòrùn àìwá ní ẹ ti gbé mẹ́wàá wọ́n náà mà náà ewu lòyọ̀rù mẹ́mí mà ní ewu yọ̀rù mà wẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn ọ̀gbìnyàn mọ́gbìnyàn ọ̀zùwọ̀ èrè àsùnù yí má náà bẹ náà hàmẹ́ náà hàmẹ́ ọba wẹ̀ ìmájọ́ mọ́nu ẹ ọ̀tún ẹ̀wẹ̀ náà secondly ọ̀tún ẹ̀wẹ̀ náà wọ́n á kìlọ̀ wọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà mi gbé ìyẹn mọ̀ bọ̀wọ́ ọwọ́ time for my say 2 weeks. Assassin what real ordinary poor civil servant the level every moto I'm always tell the moto no me agudo gbe ta mi moto we ma me ona ga ta the Murphy we to ni kabaka obage agbe we ma me wa ta ohun yen agun wona ka be do the Murphy we yen agun we yen dey awewe to ni kabaka ogbe voice nu we few ni ran kan 5 o'clock o yore ni mo gbe no yari wina le wa assassin o ya boy assassin I bien do go lo we amagbon awe o ipo wo iya wa be ni bien do wo sunu ni wa bo ko na wa di wa mo ni mo bi chori la da ni do ya iwa boy wa yi mara be wa do ajo wa o ma ni be 6 room na be kan 3 room o ya bi 2 room roba si você we cooperative ya kan wa obo na wa give every toxic we ajo wa pason pe de kin agbe a neighbor we ran where I don't know where my daughter dey we make I do please don't kill me I don't know where my daughter dey oni ran eji mara be ran aso I make no bi eji ina wa gbe wa ọ̀rá ẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ní ikùn ẹ̀ wà àmì ikùn ẹ̀ ọba náà wà á zùwọ̀ wà ní wẹ̀wẹ̀ bá àtàpẹ̀ wẹ̀ máa rí mafia yẹn the highest mafia ọ̀sìn ní ìkíndọ́mì náà gbèlè wọn yá zẹ̀ sí. ọ̀rẹ́wọ̀n èrè yá sùn òhun iná wà á rò tọ̀wérì ọ̀ gbàgbàgbà. Edegbe ìrànà miro Mimi ìrànú mi wé máa wé ìrànú mi wé gbẹ́ ìrànú mi àmì ọba wà Abuja. Ọba kàmi ìrànú mi wé ìrànú mi wá dé. Ìplan yẹn àti ìplan yẹn gọ́vnọ̀ máa set. Èdè yà sùnú gbà. Ìyá dọ̀yẹ̀ náà dọ̀ n'orí gbọ̀ ìjì Maria bí àmà mi ò náà gùn àìdọ̀ n'orí gbọ̀ ìjì Maria bí àmì wé ibi èwò wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ wò dẹ̀ èso ni bù wọ́. Why no be the rabbit ya where is Maria Buga? Ero ni waya sunu gbem. Ela no mi gona do aso Iji Maria o ma get on no where o ma gbe o princess mother let her donate money for princess mother. Maybe 200,000 money when no mi go donate. Ela mi gona ri wo la ja when ya mo for ga o we few ni ya gbe wa na kan 5 o'clock we we ni before. Do say ga kota. O ho na ya pool of blood o wa ni. Ewe ya re gino to wa. Oba na hem no a killer down. Dead killer, a smart killer. Moze ya gbele bu ni bu wa ne. Wa na we wa hamo giso we se ogini maga. O we se. Be rudi me we ogia mi a gbe wa ne sef. O wa gbe won pa mi but e na wa get na mo o ga da family ogia mi a bu ese gwa ne ma gbin alive. Won ti yan. Ewe asunu ìrànú mi gona lórí ego la nena do mo eji mara be ari mortuary na ye go ali mara be kana ye gbe wa o sin gbeso na mara ba be gu na ami ke na be gu na be se to e di mo fi ga go ma gu be de ene iwe na iti ma ya mara be ati we ma be gu ma be se to ma be se to ma a live video ma kana se to e wa mo a live video program we Ogiso atop e mara be wa to amuji Maria be. Anya mi we better ni Maria be na yari 1 million naira re. Ama why o? Ama why ona ya ha me the family Maria be o kai gbo yan owo ni why owo ni egbe ni Maria eni yin. Oya ta we do. Ina egbe we survive by grandchildren. When I'm here survive by Maria be mo meva. Okay, survive by children. Princess Ewuare be Ewuare when you egbe wa ivani owe grandchildren na dey egbe grandchildren ye be na print obituary owe na dey egbe grandchildren ye owe na be we advert ITV one what the condition here 1 million ede mi abi do gada mi ati Maria be ne ma ari no o to we do go an ne buri ni 1 million no le bi no sun o in account number oba e ari ela ne we ya pe go ni yo ani no sun o agbon 1 million na we egbe ni Maria be ama mi no la da we Iji Maria be o gbe Iji Maria be ogiri maybe sunu wa is ba ma mi la pa oh a deputy ọba Ogbiji Maria be a deputy ọba yan Roland Ekhue ogbe ọmọ era mi no wu ni ogbe wo ma be no sunu wo re ohu no ri o no hu ni be awu ohu ni be wu ijoku na be wu wo ma no okay you have the picture yin la na wa hu okay na transfer ina mo ọba yan we mo ari na we ti ambassador to Scandinavia. Onye ikpa honorary otiwe oyira ayeti oyira ni oyeti uzi keke mo egwen uzi yan ti otiwe ni wata we efero na ri otiwe mesu ni opa efero honorary otiwe oyira no wa yiki anya ewono ari bodo onu wa oyira wọ́n fi abẹ́ bọ̀lì wọ́n fi ẹbọ ní ìlàjà díẹ̀ máa wó wíri yẹn òbí rà òun ti wí kíáyà wó wí rà ìmẹ̀ èwò wá ta ìbá ni ọmọ wa òbí ok wẹ̀ má bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ya wúlú ẹ èèmọ̀ ya fẹ́ ni mẹ̀mí sùndà ya wọ bá yẹn wà wúlú kọ́ ọ̀pá brrr ok wẹ̀ rẹ̀ nà uze no zuwa ona ya otin iri ambassador otin na le gbe firo e mana eta ye na o firo ga wo tin ona mo ko no tin o ri be mo ko no tin èmi bù náà yà wá Prisokoro where the Oba Benin does not forbid anything na wa ọma efiro meka ima ka ọba what point of correction no I said Pharaoh was sleeping with his biological sister. I did not say Oba. If you go add Oba to it, it's left for you to defend yourself. Yeah. So Pharaoh was sleeping with his own biological sister. Yeah, well. Na be do mwe kune. Oyi mwe kune. Owo kere dia wanu giver. Enie agwa tibiwa. Imi buni dey iye wo me. Imi bun owo kere dia wanu giver me na say tiene. No, only wuyo. Oh, na wa uzi mwe kona imi ifiro la wo ifiro la o ge wa bi omo pa kan ni ome. Ona imi ifiro wa. Ifiro ya mo money. Ori mo money ana uzi bi. Ije wa kikuri na after ya we bury Eriane. Owa kikuri na afira no. A deputy Oba owi ya agwa. Iya ni ya gbebe deputy Oba wa. Awu na ya fe ni ya accumulate yoto. A deputy Oba emi ya fe ni ya mu mi no ni won na ya go. Ya ni do awi no ya wete ebo wore. Okay, ifiro wi en mo bowo gira me. Iji mari abe wo do no be gbo ni. Ije uze do no be gbo ni. Era mo gbian. Oga mo na be boge obi ogegba. Ifiro before ke mari ambassador we Sweden. Obi ogegba. Small girl no Jija college no wa mu. Owo le pe yen bido yen. Ba iwu amu ifiro ari ambassador. Ori e le gbe. Ina gogo omo me ifiro ya mi de si okuzebude. Ya rise valina ona bi obiebe Sweden. Ifiro bien ifiro bi wo bi obi mo what your money suyi. Esu yen we ati mo mani yen we ati tie. Ma oni mo picture obi kan ni ladian. Ana ya ije na de je na we ya lo mugo. An wa ye kyanya ye. Online ni meta na wa no o to re. An wa ye kyanya. Ije iyo ga. Igwe I mean hello. Good evening.
You watch your life now.
Yes, sir. Talk.
So you know, say you now our brother.
Okay.
So one thing I get to tell you is when where you go listen.
Okay.
We don't know nobody know the problem we get with the palace when we say they against the palace right from the beginning.
Okay.
So we'll delete him now because it's all your videos. If you watch and say, not get anything without talking will favor the masses apart from the issue when you get. You fit tell us your problem when you get with the palace when we see you condemn the palace for all you just take out your own work for life. So now that you call life can work, say not to come condemn. And when you know say
you put that we have to worry answer you have been made to me. We know what house it be any answer you what worry answer you with to that you come away. If no soon e mana iraji we cut to team e cut to or team by the community in Nigeria electric yeni ni ya ogbe yan ba ni kini am electric this thing power plant yini ya be power plant ye ogbe yan one community op na river ni bini agboro di ba ni alala o so emere wa ni bini eti òun akọ̀wé ní ogi ní ìjọba náà rẹwà ní ikọ̀ tuntun náà àmọ́ ẹ̀ wẹ̀ ìwà ní electric ìran electricity rẹwà that is no gini náà rẹwà ní ó tọ̀nà rẹwà ní ọ̀wà akínyìn ní fi oyè pò and ọ̀wà ń gé agbẹ́gun àròdọ̀ ọba ikọ̀ tuntun gbóòrè ní ìmáyẹ̀sọ̀ àwọn alẹ́lẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀gbìn mọ̀ pátá ti kàn èrè mẹ́ boat person na mo picture we no get yan mo yo mo picture ko so bo mo picture me na mu yo iri mu yo me no get ni oge ma do ti me ona yin ya me mi la wo ima pa ma eva me ma ha me ko tsugbo no e do table me na if I need me ya last one me ma mo bo understand this thing so the next thing ina do ti ma ni yan do be fun oga me na do ti ma yan do ka ma me we ìyẹn jí bìrì mọ́nà àdó ogun ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀mí náà ló tí wà ní kí community ní rè ìyẹn ló ká màá wẹ́wẹ́ à a company ní federal government or electricity ní mímí náà ti di community nẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó pé ìyẹn wà ní ọ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ló ká màá wẹ́wẹ́ ènúgé ní ìwé village ní nàmúnà wà ní ẹ̀rọ ọwà fi ó yẹ pò ina disagree no gene mo picture lo gene la na do criticize no gene me ga criticize no gene na e cut so mo do gbegun ewe a ologbo inu oye ewe no ologbo o de fun ba NPDC director mewe ni ti edo re no NPDC representative NPDC obi jono e cut so no do deny na so you know ona do hama me me ma understand every me before owo ba wa me percentage na wa view ge di ho ye we no logbo na we na do ti di video ni o video ni we ma ta na we go mi na do we okay ya si vi se kiri bi ro ani mi a be ego so we ma ni mi na do apele come you come and we no get of yen ko subo be to ni ma we no get of yen or where 92 million every year omune Coca-Cola money no get of yen there was a time emari pay no get of yen do mobilize youth in a protest na every yearly eyan money oga tell me ina do gwali go do gwalo wa okay ba na do no we want agele no na do confirm na do so kami no do fi wo jino na do e confirm we want na no jino e wa ni enugi of yen na do gbe wa do ha ma me we lare iwo na tana wo ba na la o we ona tin ni do digwe ina digwe ona no we do no nya we ata be do owodo no nya ekoto ni no give na ka mewe oba nya ye nyato ona the account we bin national council adia owo ni ko akola paid 92 million year account oba na e pay ni no give nya ina we 92 million up the state government will 10 million naira by every month 10 million do any one no get receive away for 5,000 naira ya pay near monthly if so 10,000 naira and if you have any regular mass 100 by 10 million you we don't know why we go na near wa view na why ya who away I know e ko susu bona de budo ha ma me e ko susu bona we no ba full egbe ime ko susu mi a po di owe la dia e ko susu bona ha ma me we 7 local governments or Edo South. Not the name mame Orion. Unde Bubaoka Ego. Ovia Northeast, Ovia Southwest, and Oredo, 7 local government. One of those send the link go me. Ya screenshot emulane WhatsApp. Or we link na ni Igu ni amuriba allocation monthly. He do gay musu 250 million, 300 million, 5% or body or ali ni bini. Or we obana do group local government ya fe kugbe we e bini traditional council ya yan pa wari igu ni. Wa bere no rio e. Ina do to me calculate e calculate 5 million into 7. He calculated 5 million into 7 or 35 million. He calculated 10 million. Almost about 70 million. If I do me do a spark no 10 million no bana ya bigo na ya fe ya una. Wo pa wa ma bigo na. Ina when he confirm because it's always very current. If I me do a video. Ina do a video. They na do pay me so no ma ni sala de mana. I be oni mi. Ina do tie okoro. Pero abe okoro si ke gwana mo okoro we. Abi mi be na ma clear say. Susu we si ke gwa. Me agbe letter no we we dey gwa because abi na mi owe mi ma we bu. O ma o ni ta. Hello? O mi ta na. O mi ta bu o mi ta.
Yeah, man, no tag where him meta.
Okay. Oh, I mean now. Ogi okoro. Okoro die me o mo bi ohun. I send the message there what time we bu na ogi o bi okoro. You know no ya no you are very close to the palace where never abi na mi na. Our people are suffering all over the world. Abi mi wo pa na ba wa mu na ye fe epo e. Abi no gi wa bi hin to hen we pa. Bi na gusu me na ma like you know no now I'm very angry. Yeah, he no talking. We move no agi. You say why na we ha mi we me do di gwe mi ayin mi na we me go for peace na we me we gboni. Emi mana na so la dia. Na we I want to be a part of na stop about Tony na hin any abi no abo kaigi no gi they should go and look for job. O to awon ya do hin say yan hin ya fe fu na ma hin ebi man ya ya moto. On my work now I live in Europe. I have lived in African countries before. The government or take off a planning. Have idiot or plan auto. Have okay do a planning village. Not on you. May wa re na ya wa threatening me go ba me wa kin where me na no. When me wa no ni wa la den we wa so happy music we wa la den we me mai gun o. Iyan ita wo yan ba hin ma wo re na mo picture won la den re about mo picture we ba ni 14 days yan. E ma na response me a le ma na so. Before me case so na we how many with me yan be me do agun kan le no gi na ni wa wo ji na ni du kin to kin. You know team we a odo ma me o se robot research river ma mo ko mu palm tree palm oil manya sorry a bonya be company ni and it's a thousands of people muna bani na we ni we do muna bani we do back and wa river no she was a personal manager if Frankie Labo who ni bani rezo ire Supreme Court o ona yari owi you buy replace if you do it all ina we wu na iti hu ni madam boya sunu on do explain me ya fe ina wo no hu ni a ele mai gwe obana gwa o hu ni ise gwa ifrakira bona no we holi na ona ha mo hu ni na ge wan le hu ni na ha mo hu ni we du ma mi yo bi na nwina na e so gba bi na bi ha mo hu ni i do go hu ni e bo ni makere hu ye do for yin na re o do wi yo ba replace edi wa ya we mi a na bo ni ya wo ni ajo wa fe me na do sun na do ti o na ge wa eti mana o na do mu pio we mana la dia ya so fudo na do mu pio ya so fudo na we ave a company na wa vi we epo iye ma ro pa yen me mu na enungune na agency wa vinyayi the direct staff wa ya bibi yo payo ina wo ma work e pataju omoru yi no re London ona time no we do aduniti wo against me wa re man again afi pataju na time e ya so fudu o time magari conference ko ya so fudu na we e ma o pa ma eva ari agbon re mi ne mero that wo bana wa lao ona tinye e ma ono ya ba yen o re ma we o wi tinye ona we ni digwe na digwe ona ha ma we ha mi ye we okumu oye na ya ba ya se ga ba we you le bu ya je mi o wo bata mi o ba e wa no ro na ha mi ye we e de gbe collect igo okumu oye na igo na egwa yin en ga ri eji for mi na and if you don't have me where iya so wa vigo ye po am me picture ya se la dia na ze ke ya remove the picture na we ya can investigate na do you know eta ma me we ye give vigo wo ya ka mo wa no bun na okay yes na e me cheli do no we vigo we wa ni o to ba ha mi ni live na we ya mi go na because me we mi go cause ma ka ma we mo to no kwa bibi cast ni we ya mi go na o we o se ne de gbo ma e no wa me cheli ni na but so we dey some contract ni we are here personal manager or we gwa or we personal manager I know so ina do so gwa ni go na ya investigate abi company na thereby oba when you of your na that is to meet the secretary or of your na or do no if you na igu no ke ni mana ya ma ba gbon in the name of egwa awa via ye po ma o wa le bu yan ibi yo ba ma o wa bi mana o ni bi do o wa le ta gbon na and ibi ya fe no road authority in the name of Benin Traditional Council yan wa ina wo no ma work e na do la de na do so criticize oba the me ya criticizing yen na the next thing no isunu awa avene oto ave e ma no si yen ni won o ma na ti me ke do from the other side ama me we yan am bogbe yan ita o gina wa fi na we me we am bogbe me ri me awo no mi ku yo ko la pe mi no me we me na won am bogbe me before ye ke wo ni mi na be mo gbe owo kuta le no 20 we irin elene oku elene road irin to de na mudia before ye ke che bo ni me mudia me weje gbe me ni wa mo bola dia mo fi face orin oba na o ina we mi ga ro na de no we orin are mi orin oba be we bo a ma de ze ni ado mo bo gbi me awo orin oba me hin e na ye continue ni na ni ye mu na oni ma wi ye se agi yorere awo ni jere do no do peace talk me ijore ken ka jore wetin yen mi e bi mi na dia ni e se na ka mi e ni e ri 31 million me na ka me we la o we ka mi dia ni e se ni we me ni 31 million naira ya o e yi mi ni go me gbinaji na me wa to ni e wa re the 3 days e asike ya re village la me e deputy oba chief isire e bonoto ya fe me moto ya bo ya village la me ma ira me na oga arugbo ima mi so ina kin yo to we ni ra me no wa you level kan ya die gwa ina we okay ina ka me ni ra me na ejo ina me ma ona ahia o wi se ba ni ya ma tie ya ma pa ma tie be gwa o wi so wa ina ka me ma ka mi gwe ni we eji ba ni ya ita mo nu gwa ya gwa lo ba eji ba o ma ena do gi lawyer ahia lawyer buewa lawyer va na be gi human rights ka Abuja be boya de eji va ohun ye ho e de ni me ga ho wegwa e ga je o ya gwa lo ba ni 5 times hi e ni me ya ho wegwa na be ti be ka mi mewe era me ye ya nwa me hi iso na we owu na iti oh ayiwe me oh yema yema na welari umana temata mame owe fu ne wariana mi adina suwe bina be disu no mo omo be disu ne ra ya me mi adisu no we ya do I explain o mata na many so ya na be gbe wa ro tv o ya wo na mi amu camera da gige uwe mana gwa camera no ke wu odo afidu wu I treat we ona is one agwa yo tiya ona le bonoto ori mi yonu we gwa na excuse yen or excuse yen na ri emi yonu ona we ya mo bogbi me ma ya be boni me ma believe in we ni eluwe na ma me ni nwo ana be a video yen ari be wori na de mu yen la de we gwa na we yen ta ai be yen la de we gwa we kene we ya beje ana de do mu camera da yen ana de mi ya yin ya wo ne gbi yen we do isunu ri asun meige ona ri deputy oba wa ti ga na o Roland Ekhue but de todo re dira me wu ne mai ori re nira mai wu igba ha abi ira me ta video ni igba ha ri na we ta mi ra me ne je gwa na ma era me do ya ro ira o igbo nira me ya wu deputy oba ma rijo cause yin points ne o wu ne na we egbe ya na we ebere ya ri me we bere ani forever and ever iwe ya wa zobo imo oti bi ya gbe yen mana mi no balon le gbe mo modion o pa no ri amura me ya bere ebo bere ira me re duwani ya mo duwani azoboji eni ya fe o de na we awa avene oto ave o be mo ya ri court o mi se court ni eze ari ni kiri emati ebo ni Buhari memie emati ebo no baseki rano miwo owo baseki again no eri owo Dangote woni san oje Nigeria ma arrest obaseki o number 1 citizen Edo state ye ma gbe wa eboseki ma gbe rano miwo wa emi na ma wewo o ma gun ladian but ore ni jo na we me agun ladian we ni me la Nigeria o we me ti la Nigeria na wo ma a wa no my brother so if no river ni
me do give we are gonna me beg kinimi ake ti fefe
yes
odo we o ma ga mi ne ma ona ta mi ta o gbe so we me be pe ne be do na e me na wa di me ti gwa we kine iwe won je we iwe do enwe na o me do wa la jane na mi agari so mi ha me ma so we do me hin we are from Benin. I really believe in we Benin people know the work. When we again ne obana manela begeni avenu kina even ya ma omie ma gisati ya wina imuna ma do wina we ma bo wa o ave gbesin ya bo ma ju wa gbe ni agbi ma we o ma pige o ma pi odona o ma pi no pa so that way I go ni aka do mi ya yo pe ni ake ni power ni no na gele ari ya bo ya gele ya lo ke da do be but all over we no ro pa ma hin e bo pa ma we say but if you pa ni mi avita we no regard here we go as in we say ne pe ni we gun ye gwa ave do ge yen vision we so they no really so no ma o pa ma hin me no we gonna ma wo mani me hin e ma wo manu we hin so e wo pa ma say we are even na yes the tin ya gbo e wa o we do o you are from Benin so I gbo e wa although but a problem ni ma me do na the problem where do na where tin the problem how we go no dey and say the problem ni where you go no la palace the problem ni ma me do na Obaseki where then we're deep by one camping over Baseki. We are there doing where we live in mini yaji. I'm you de la. I'm you almost to asa. Why don't I have to or if you quite can also with the other youth nari a hand or can I take the nepagua or one being a vessel jarry. You have a social to where you lose the test TV. So the problem
Mudia baba egwe ife wonu. O pani maybe secondary school I'm a university dropout. A federal government where federal ministry of power or control power holdings many atinya. State rights right over electricity company, federal government, you know. Dukpamana redo. Obaseki osi nukpana redo. In the whole of Nigeria, a state power, deliberate or legislating power.
we're campaign.
It's a governor whether or not I call governor about that was this year. In a governor where Your Excellency, you said you have 150 megawatts, I'll be 75. So in a no. And the governor now he told me where before coming out to castigate him, I have to go and investigate properly. So where why it's an enemy power plants near Boye Ologbo. I mean, I say it's so we now give here. So at the end of the day, we first phase, we first phase in I don't know how true is that. Then I give if you go to say the first phase, connecting farmhouse secretariat, harvest TCID, all those important government establishments along Saple Road, Ivani, airport road is over. Let me also say those areas, Ivani government distinction. In no way, we want to know that or light having even that a ring road in light in that we na guana. I only work with facts. We na guana. Having electric pole ne shomoleka mama or volley swing or the way register the way do leji. So you cannot change those street light one day. It's going to take process and a budget. I propose a plan for every month. The location area pay debts, area pay salary, area owner. But I'm not trying to be a governor. I'm not the governor. But on the area of street lights and that electricity, I mean a governor of the time where we were the live video in that or where by the time you finish the maybe between now and 2023 they will complete the full electricity of 150 megawatts of electricity that they are going to give out to some communities that is they will be paying and they will fix charges. But meanwhile, they have to negotiate it. So I don't want to go into those area, but in the area of if not Mameo, I was accusing the government that he's not working, and the governor told me that I shouldn't listen. I should go and verify. I asked how. He said he have 190. We know we have 192 wards in Edo State, and the governor told me in live video. I will play the live video for you where he called the leaders and told them that they should bring one project. He went to the primary school. He renovated all in each ward, 192. That's what the governor told me. And he told me this. So now,
you know why I like you because
yes,
that would sometimes say it tell you, but you not see
no, I in the area of my local government, I am from Orion local government, and I challenge the governor that my local government is lacking behind what have you done in my local government? I say you have not done anything. People say you have not done anything. But he referred me to two institutions he built in Abudu. And I think it's a college of education on Ewuare new one. Very beautiful. But then my social media and he also built a school of deaf and dumb in one of the largest in Nigeria, be number one, so I sent people to go and check it. And since I grew up, Abudu Amaeta was there, the local government of my capital city of my local government. But now they say they have tied many roads. Obaseki tied many roads inside Abudu. But that is what I see. Okay. In Binia Braka Road, I asked the governor. I know that it's not a state project. It's a federal government project. I asked the governor, what are you doing to influence the federal, to draw the federal attention towards the road? The governor told me that the NDDC, there were corruption along the line, that they are doing all their best to draw the attention of the NDDC through federal government to start the dualization of that, what they call it. They have awarded the projects, that route. In the area of Saple route, it's a federal route. That is not a state route. So,
state will draw attention of federal.
you know, these are arms of government. So, if you say make Obaseki can't tie from Benin to Saple, that is very funny now. How you say you want to tie that road? You know how many billions, how much Edo State they release for budgets at the end of the year? I think it's not close to about 15, maybe, I don't know, maybe 100 billion. 100 billion naira is no more than $20 million. So it's too poor. I think since you were born, you have never paid tax. But I have paid tax here in Germany. So nobody is paying tax.
When I right from when I become master, I did pay tax.
For where?
I pay revenue. Local government, all those come collect their own. Then if we want everything, transformer will spoil, one great road.
Transformer will spoil, not be you. See, who will say tax? Here in Germany, I work. Make I explain tax to you. Tax wey government for the benefits. Like now, you go buy something for market now, for Oba market now. No, not be this type of market. That market, if you go buy something, if you buy 1 cup of garri, tax will dey maybe like 50 kobo will dey. Now, so they collect all those tax. But for Edo State, since I was born, I have never paid tax all the days of my life in Benin. My father have never paid tax. I don't know. I think my sister have never paid tax before we even left the country. So how many percent of the Edo people are paying the tax? How can we survive without paying tax?
Before you come out for Benin, you dey do business. How you say you do buying and selling? You know, you for pay tax. You for not escape am.
No, those what you are calling tax, Tony Kabaka, you don't call those one tax. Tony Kabaka and his family or the gang, they will come and collecting money from you. They are not giving this money back to government. They eat this money to build house, to buy car, to fuck prostitute. This is not tax. Because the governor, what we learn from the state government, the governor tried to, he stopped those twats, and he centralized this tax system into what do you call it, to digital system, so that those money can be utilized for some. So if somebody is accusing the governor is not acting. But I want the person to, you see the area of roads, but these are federal roads. But if there is area the government is lacking, tell me.
Wait, the area of road there, but the man measure it. I will measure on him. Where from Ikubahi and Ewuare a new Benin, even today, accident in also no Irani, Imoteha.
Okay, okay. Well, what is the problem? Is it the road is spoiled or what's know that Okbuni? Mama be what's
The center of the bridge, whole day.
Okay, as a good citizen of Edo State now, if there is a road, the center of the Okbuni now, okay, if you go to Ministry of Works and Housing, Edo State Ministry of Works and Housing, and report that place, huh?
You know how many times. Oh, you don't know say what
No, say how many times you don't go there, go report say no, say sometimes you have to draw their attention. I remember when I confronted the governor, where the other time where people were complaining, oh, Obaseki is a savior, as a savior. I brought the governor to my program here and I asked the governor, Your Excellency, what is wrong with a savior? The governor told me before December how these things will be taken care of. And true today now, the Savior have been taken care of. Nobody is complaining of Savior anymore. So I think the governor, for me, if the governor have made any mistake, please you should let the people to know. When people are condemning the governor, like what I saw from the other day from the governor, I saw the governor have started signing MOU, memorandum of understanding. I say is dualizing of Kenwan Road. You understand? Dualizing it. And the governor said one thing, which I am still studying. He said they are going to make sure that this road is standard. They're not going to do substandard work. That's what the governor have said. Though. But people said, oh, they voted for governor November last year, and it's just 1 year now, and the governor have to work. So it's too for me, like all those fire brigade attitudes, like what Oshomole was running, all those things now, everything have collapsed. You understand? So for me, I think this governor have a plan because you watch during the election time, Ogbede Yama collected almost about 1.5 billion. Duyekeme collected money. What do you call it? You know, all of them were collecting money. So those money that we were collecting, I think if you go borrow money to start business, you know, will return the money back. So which money? Because I saw what happened. Oh, the people were sharing 30,000. Some people were sharing 60,000. So for me, I am not aware. But what I suggest, maybe he could have used 1 year. I'm not saying you should do it to Kinanari will be your would be. So your would be do swan winner. Because the governor have said it. He said that he is going to do something and leave a legacy. Also, when Iranomigo is coming out insulting Obaseki, but I don't believe Iranomigo. I know Iranomigo is doing this thing for his own selfish interest. But for you tell us, is the governor not paying worker salary in Edo State or pay Abiye? Is he not pay teachers? He's paying. How do judicial workers are they complaining? People are working in the judiciary, civil servant. He have built a school, he have rehabilitated a school of nursing to a first class standards. Okay. So the other day I was accusing the government of not working. Then, because the reason why I'm saying all these things, so I have basic education. When I was accusing the governor, then I called somebody in board of internal revenue. The person drew my attention to a do job. You know what is called a do job, and people who don't have work should go. For example, say people are going to a do job, but people don't go. Some people don't go because they are not informed. You will go to, for example, I'm in Benin, I will go to a do job. When I go there, they ask me, say, oh, which type of work I want to work. I say, oh, I want to be a vulcanizer. They will tell me to register. They will call me. They will train me. After training me, they will give me a loan, or they will give me a vulcanizing machine to go and start it somewhere. And these things they are doing, sometimes they will help you to look for a job. And they say they are doing it. One boy is an Ishan, it's my supporter. He read engineering in University of Port Harcourt. He was helping his sister selling medicine. He saw this advert about a do job. He went there, graduate. He went for interview, Sarodin Oge. And Ohama where Sarogi Oge was very happy, the secretary to the state governor, where Igbo Wana Agbaloni Wakabodi intelligent now. When Agwanana is now working in medulla refinery many at Ologbowani. Is working and is Obisa Wano or one winner. And this here we have video the governor is doing something that we don't see. Here we can see, but we are not seeing it. So in the area of transportation in Benin, when I was in Benin before, Imotoyan load the ring roads. I make it away, everywhere is rough. But I heard the other day that when we have big Central Park, yeah, Obakamaye, made up boy for now, but he's doing it. But I am here on a show Eladia where I governor wa big Central Park, but here tini. But Eranomigo show any Eranomigo, we are even Eranomigo no be show any. The people should be begging Eranomigo to be showing that one. Yes.
Number one, yeah, my when we call the open way when we palace. I might open here over Sekimu Bove. Ni now so here way.
Okay. Eranomigo was in Abuja. Eranomigo was in Abuja. Or Abuja. So you may know when Baba. Which area Obaseki is lacking in the area of transportation. At least or
transportation. No, in Obaseki but even by the sunu odoni. Even by the sunu ode iwe a year nana you have to turn away a store 5,000 or 10,000 na hair grade iwe ni me yake ikpo ba ha die onde but imeme we na government na every this one consider they want to tell this road. Number 2, hospital no Oshomole bo no na rent equipment ya commission na TV Ewuare. Onyegeni 100 naira IRA card. Bo ba sekila ona 5,000. To bring no bag do why am doctor no time the problem we who can pay 5,000.
Okay, area who de na only come away and who de anywhere we but let us see. I live in Niger Republic before. Morocco, Algeria, Spain, yeah, I still hotel the Jobodoni. Let us see this thing very well. What I know about the leaders in Oba Benin said, let us agree. The Oba Benin school in America, the governor school in America, these people are Americaners. And in America, Kenya Kirini, I am your Kairi no ya yuto or cow or enogi is too much. 6 local government you are 300 no give. I would do you way, I would do your cow you way. Okay, now you're not making a point now where no matter but you look at a man in about only is it the state governor? A governor, a government or plan will be able to abo no get plan ever.
Oga Kalili otoni ahie autoni ahie neni nyema makpa ya u nya ya we gbiyan unda Iya bie e money abia be bie e money abia ni odo ayi ho so ima banya ya ima banya ya u
o meno o ari mugbo ewo na aye mugbo awa hine fu iya hin sa plero di fu ne e no ze mane hin abrakaro di fu na broda ma ya ma ugbo ni aga wa we fu ne banya tesi 3 months iya hin su go ne aga hine fu de kina na mi ugbo na hin ga mu the money ere
wewe awoto na wewe inaka mabawe emi ya we o doni o waga jaji umami e boy na ni EFCC investigate na no
the deputy
former madapa ipo na e community va ona ri ya umude ona ri wona ya swegbe yeze philosophy orun evagule le meni oba ke do freeze the community we ni edo really name wa mo mata re egwa ebo na get say egwa almost of all those things now save ebo na get so block even the committee man my jima na o pa no karo wege ni o ami ni mani ma o bana kila o ruwo do mo yaga o yo ka kiro mo yaga o mo gba o ma gbo ma wa o yo si gbo ma wa ya mo ari Abuja abi bo so ga wa ke to yan wa mu go ki police wa si ayi wa ya di but yeah, a matter of yeah, palace. But then no need to stop, no need to say palace. So bad to freeze. Since how many years now? The boy ni na, but if my peace the community now.
Okay, if case already a case around massive palace. What's saying when I agree? See, already massive one. Okay, a case in me or massive palace. Okay, baby, we can palace. Baibu mu ya palace we can deputy oba kairame we can bonoto kairame only me buina
okay mo da yen we ni ana offend ni we palace o se no na mo na there and we palace no ni kama we me pa o me community pa no dia ko we mai wa ni e boy na ni ati fan krabona ona kukima ona ri o hen yi eboni boy ni yeri ahia ni oni na pokemon ya na rugbe palace ina ya agogo ya modaja ri ya we oba zoe o ma ri wa ni ne o kiki ai ya don we oba ma zo ma kwa ri wa ni we boy ni bi ave ma ni iya gba kumani ya o iya we ave ma ni e no he kini e me woni ma ri ma to ave iya ya fefe fa we shifini o kino wa ku ya o de iya ro pa no
but the Frank Labo ma be na Frank Labo na do na si we dey put your bag ma gbon Frank Labo oji kekere ke won ya Frank Labo
edokpa le se de ave mi dani e wu o so aba le fo e la jan edokpa
to be ke mi awa la do awa mu me aya me ya nwa me aya me nwa me na ya mu yi na we me we yi me ya nwa me na we awo me nwa me ni
okay we boy na ni ya no we no oni no we social media president
yes
man ni atie oni we okiki oni we do you know enter we okiki o bayan we palace we iya mo la ja ona do ta o boy do ha mi awe egbe me very ona ma we wana we boy na wana do mo la ja YouTube mo ya we egbe ona mi aya mo we ya when we you know enter most of all in pa me everywhere me pa me have it am we ogba ma ya hin we have said dona we na we adedo we na we adoto we now that ogba ma ya hin
we comment ni agbe kon bini na kon go bere papa kon bi na we a inu we he wari me na kon bere papa na just kon bini na ina we
kon bini
eba ma gbabe mu dia keme na eba ma gba ma ni uwe du hin to o ka o he we hin yen rezo o he be okoro mi na ka mi ba ma gba we o ki o he na ze na ma hin to eba ma gba we yen be gwa lo me hin e be u ai gwan my brother we te mata abi mi kene na gwan
I make na gwan o se me na bi we ham we na we zero more. Even where they will say now, in social media, this thing we don't build now, where we are the by the masses, Maria Dole Doji, where she any problem where you have where we was only I now the banaya Dole Doji. Abe in social media place, the man ni will be my myself.
Ebo ẹni fóònù ìgbé
So
ẹgbẹ́ ní gáà ní fóònù ìgbé.
This thing here, man. But so many what I will, man. Me, I was so good. I was here. You social media was so good. Why I can why what's you, but boy, I have this state again.
Èmi Mujayi, ní kàmá ní wá Mujayi. I'm ready to come to Benin anytime. What I stand for, I want to meet with our leaders. The State House of Assembly should pass a law. Anybody no ya bowa, no mu buduza la wo hana ya to consult where Edora one. That person should go for 10 years imprisonment. Any village no kere wa ya bowa, you go to local government. We are ha mi ya bowa. Yeah, ere ya we Adam we baba. Wa ri local government me na buduji o reduji. Yeah, ha to be ya we otona ikina bowa ina hina. Ume right moya mubuduza wo ha ihe gi nwina edura une we so tan sa ya we edura tan sa ra une ibi gbo wa mubuduza wa la otere we ma mi na be ko tsugbo o ro pa ro no no ko tsugbo we wa mubuduza wa la onugi ofulogbo we be abeni ya fe ro pa ro no gun ya gun o kini to ya fe fune devini na we ana we egwa mu ye yiwa ni ona o egwa mu ye yiwa having criminals here fair gwa wo sunu
Having criminal ni o bo ya so aba ya na having criminal ni buena no former madana in why number one problem no wa do see me no dem na ti ya ti do na ne rege ni
me only me the governor to Bome because ni kama ni gui in the first in gui abo to ni nobody no dey gbeme like no here to a government or any announce we ra mi una mubudu na ya supo iran wa ya wu iran ani wa we in the village ni ke wa reje o to ni we ti ya mu gbo wonya but wa ya bo wa yo without a government mana tama we to abo wa yo ya wu iran or we as a Germany adi Germany a city in Germany create that here we ti wo ya mo ka really va o ya move budu la dia o ya move iwo awo be yan around it ide we ara wa
when we Germany system of government and Africa system when we ba most
me master Africa country ede o be je na Europe ide we je
oba yan to the government case when we okay so I will to me again I will to ni role ni to me the system of government now in a kido ladia but in your me mass support there's no how government go fit pull law see
me I know well England ni we me anyway me kene kuna suppose England o mo buza la wo o we England ra one of your colleague vie joke don be we me o hino to abi me ni we civilized sense we hino to o to ado here we the Benin Traditional Council je the work of Benin Traditional Council what I know about is called Benin Traditional Council. Or we marry traditional marriage. You go there for counseling. If you have a dispute in traditional marriage, you go there for all these things. They should be doing a celebration of that. They should not go close to land. My brother, I have seen this thing that we only have 6 local government in 2 years. That is what I am fighting against, and I'm ready to lose my life for it. Those like Onogi of Ologbo, even now, money one on why Iparu ao. I will to know any or they will return every day. But yeah, you know, between 3 years here for them. Here here for them, they marry boy, here they would have here no away agreement na sign yo or here time planner. This school ni ejo A government license in a water planner. You be land allocation committee, land committee, task force. What is the meaning of this?
Okay. No, the problem we matter o to igaro na ya mugbo but in your we can understand we are we having yana are we no ge o he no
that what is difference we yan owe tamu ni ahin no to ohoromi owe nana hin royal priest na chief priest owe hin oni hin no to boya we no ga o ya hin to okay, what is the meaning of enogie? We mega one day. Enogie, what I know about the nogie, I don't know here. A government team was here. Say, hey, man, I want to have ya wulu where ya dukedom. What can dukedom down? Oh, to have a dukedom, kino to. If not about a nogie, we mega one day. What I know about nogie. Oh, yeah, oh, see you to Namubu, out na here. On I will not hear, on I will yana. Ọ dị nwere igwe mara ihe mụgharị ogo n'oge ịda ogwu ayọ eribe ya ahụ amị n'oge but oge na like n'oge na okesa dị mara na n'oge nọrọ oeze egwagị eze ịmana ịgaghaji gbawa time ọwa ya abịa amị kedore ọrụ wafi village ma eva ọba onye ihe amụ company yọ na the company nọ n'ihe a live video na tie mo eyi te live video na ina we mo ina impersonate na we mo zele ka ina we da do to no na we ina do gun e wo kan to we o yen ti we ge a deputy ọba lawyer to ami mi afi o ka mo ba ọba pase yo e wo ba pase yo we a live video no ya heri mo gun ye gan Ekhue na mo e o ma ye we ona via mi ari village ma e na ka mi village ma ni ali le gbina ona ya amụọ mariwo agbonye do toni 500 million ina ya vi lawyer na vi police na vi lawyer na vi village ma na we ni ya dey o isi ba ni ye ma ri me vi lawyer ri me nwa owe ọba ayo ba si to ba nya to na we worry su wo ba nya to village ni mekere we ado khin we do mu orire oyiwa ri lawyer eva ya mu dia yebuson so we so hin orire ihe ti we ni kaya u gaga ni o si ba ni na a police bi ba lawyer bi ba ni owo ba we yan motor ni ya mu ni company ya mu we lawyer na kama we wo ba nya to ma le we nya aju e ba ma nya to e ma ya fe ni ke bu na ri do gbin list every month ya mi o cause a livelihood o ri na rina we here ti mi e livelihood yan ni ya wu wo enugi awa wo ni ana we do sign a company na ile yan ma ire ona radio easy o yesu easy na ya hin to 500 million bi na agwana na bi a big map na da ebo ni we ama e bi we se wa ni we si hin ebu ya igo ina ya ma ha we gbe so enogi oto mera anwa de oto ya hia a dukedom ya create a dukedom in a local government ma me do say na create 100 dukedom a village opa me dukedom eva my brother we be travel out there we bori be ame dukedom we no yokoro mo ti gba se yokoro ni kere ni 12 word abi 10 words a dukedom no re more than 200 dukedom ba yi na ya una obugbe we be mi afe Sokoto or where dukedom Ewuare dukedom ile ya oto ya hin ni you don't say these things this is for our a Fulani gwa lo to ni amu ye wo to the Nigeria kere ni agbe we are in to ya fe here o ma work this is what I stand for me ari edo me ga ire adota oto ni me ya wuyo imo ni ma bi e ko kini ma mo gbo even from Ring Road to Goroti Junction. Who will take Ring Road to Goroti Junction maybe by the right one who go over river ni gbo. You know we gbo ka big over area. That is what do you take Kibani we support pa. E o jibe webo. Wa kini me understand. This is what I'm telling the governor. And the governor tried the other day. They don't say Atieboni governor me Itieboni governor. because a governor like David Ronaldo passed a law, private property protection law. Oton we amugbo onwa were owiyan enoge no paro wiyan he no paro wiyan kagele oya amubuduza odomulugbo wele gbodozi owe yan yan abuda it not make sense. Many problem or a problem wo Tony or the number one problem and number the other one no second problem no where me are going myself to whether you know ogiamie me ever settle ere je wana ara agbon keke ogiamie yan settle yan ma gui oba no na ire na yan ogiamie yan ma settle me na we manage ni in the first thing of our about Tony the governor wa announce we yan mo lawyer ne yan ti wa mo lawyer my brother we are the gbe mi social media gbe mo wa Ewuare resign I dey gbe mi we edudo amawu we am edudo wa mu but Tony was obo oto wa re ba ni ore gbo wa la we arrest we o yen we am government reserve na we am hin a community and the governor dissolve any yama yeri ima onu sunu a village okpa no ticket do ani a government reserve any we am we na go na wa hin no yen wa hin no no keke ni mawe awoto na o no ma mi nguna ya me back e back ya nguna ye boss ya nguna ye back ya nguna du mana mi back ya nguna ya gbegbo a e ma gbegbo ya wa wege o egbagbo awo ma no ma ni gbegbe wa understand so even the money ma ya really bai we were amuhin okay rena on here of oka of igbobazuwa Friday obarui on 16,000 hectares owo ba Benin or yin yiba ni yin abra we honi e o yin do mi aka wo yin yiba yin wo ba yin yiba we hun
ya ga kama wo ba abe ma tana
ko ba arrest yin abe the Friday obaru yin ni we owo ba mu yiba ne oba e arrest we am arrest Prisokoro a arrest we lari imari we yiba nu ya hin to me arrest we
Abai we in your mind, it can I pass the message straight. You know why I say a remand of Wabo or Neoba. Only we are one matter when Umodevani. Me have a chief in Ewuare getting in. Yeah, where in Ewuare go with matter when the matter was a who more for
okay, very me ladi ani iwe ya ha me Obama o ebere me. Very me ladi ani we e boy na oswon since 4 years o he gba na. E boy na ladi we years abi na okay. If no ke kina de have ye bola de na am bo gbi me. O ma ladi we e wo na e de kina je. We am bo gbi me.
We me wo ba ladi to boy am bo boy.
Okay. We na am bo ni gbi me we gwa. Ana ya vie
Abe men with us here. Emiyan with Mammy Tony with Vitani, with what about way near Fu, we must tell Matemi down, even on Mawa no that. Ogia give it to a green on the Yakini, we allow why Bulu wife Fene. A woman, Ebon Mena Dubu. Ave Jimano, who are a mere heavy stoner, Yahin no Tony. Oto umi o igani ije no kwa ogbega yo nefe gai nwakiri okire do pado we ya vele ya kwa ya gbe foundation yo ni
be mi oto no gin ya o yen ma nya o we no bi ogin yen lo ika no ge kan tere
ya kiyo no ene so o no we ti mu jayo ni but en we ya mo ebo gbe
kwa we gwa lo okay we da me o Megie Prisokoro re. Prisokoro all time is an educated man. Megie Prisokoro buwe adi egwa. We abi na even knows una ma hoke. Emma we na do we bola dem we do have bola dem we ya wo ba me hin all the mami ye say we dey go mu ari court when you go ni zero court na gbode na antemata ni megile mere bu na I me document be bu na ni na I have documents cause we both have been me documents all 3 years a passport me hinted ye but on the man affect o mami ni go ma affect me cause our agreement not to have okay oba look my na already police station or ya we terrorist to me na me terrorist but the government ya wa ho ni wa shop and we can investigate me ari lawyer wana adu no sumu oh no oba look my ya to ma oba we yan ti gimega yan ti wo na wo ka ya carry on nene ga no ma emu me nene ga kedere adina igo no bari la david na 8 million do ba ma ho 8 million naira
Mr. Jim president oni igbirani
8 million oba re lawyer me ka ma we oba pay na 8 million okay we re a do apa bi go na e ma su se be do
igo ni egwa igo ni kiri abi yani social media president ni ibu eni oni ma kama no wa owe
egbe wa wo rete be be bo e police ka ma police na ka ma we ne de gbe ise ke city we ya mu e wetin agi ga ime nwi na my brother ime nwi na okay agba be pay me ye nwi na
we ma me we you raise the matter okay we ma me later we go home we ma me later no ke go ala jan we ma me later no go agbeni gbengi yan na do aso you sorry so igo ni o ma be wa re ni ya sponsor yan so
we get me you get ibutin ego owe mi na harwa na ewe iran o bi ewe gara owe ma iran o aga mi na harwa na ewe na shik so when you harwa me truth actually you know wina but when you think ni egi me ga me na only eti sunu that is number 1 number 2 ni we ye me bi me de gbe mi bi abe mi no wa ta lo ni o iye won ya to re be gbe ya make na mu igu ne o re e di mo fi eti stop me bi number 1 level na cause ebu va bi me ebu ma we bu gbaro wa obi German na bi mo pa me obi Polish na bi mo pa me and we come be yan ma my children have Polish passport and German passports so I am a father of a European citizen by nationalization by birth and aborigine so we give me gan wa re ogbin so oge wa fi me the only thing no affect me wana ke guy we iro no ke ni adewu ni deru oni ido azo yi case gbe so okiragba ibi mi eribo me we allow ma be borrow ni ma o ma all these things don't even affect me ne di mo fi zo yi ni we yin give me gan o we mi adegbe la de yin wu abi mi ya fe no wa ta lo ni ya ariwo ne yin yan wi ne ona ya ka o wi yan wi ni me wa re oge wa be fi me the more ni ya push oba ni yin de gbe yin de gbe won see the system o me de gbe ladia very me wu ne we me ladia
we no say na tiwe
yes
eme sonuta iso even no hen ke no but o regwa ni no we do atie bo na no ya mo ya fe gboto oni o ma ze de ke kaka no si egbe wo o ga wo to ni wa mi o hen no ma ri we ro pa o ho no wo ba kin we is swini ni wa no abi mi ma gbo social media ni abi mo no me kila we say Ewuare but on we ya tie bo na egwa we do ya mu ma ya gboto emi ya sunu ma ti so well we
amdala we ma ho we wa mi o me itie o mu titi bele ni we awe airport na me na wa da me yu na mo ati egwa awe ma mo titi ga gwa bele ni we agwali me he na ga
no
we ma mi o mo titi ta bele ni o wi red ni ya gbi me wa But later on, the time we get you when we are, and we be me we we be me wa. Okay.
Yeah. Ufe no ba ni ati aba. But my way no mi go are wetin agbewa.
Anyway, Ewuare ma agbewa. So we're not able to Buhari my wu.
Ne mama ya ji. Sen me na bi tiwe.
Who is not even what all?
Uwe na be time na wakwewe uwe na time wakwewe die do. Me ti ji ma we okay. O ebo na we ndi. O de gwa we normally ni ware ba ni. But oge we do agbe mo ya fe gboto. We a fi pe gbe je gwa o ma hen ki la no sigbe wo. We was kemi no risunu wa we gwa wa ko onye eji na era nje nye eji onwe. We was yo ne but oga wo eni. Oga we no gi ni gbe mara ni no wa hen no to ya hin ni ya we ya hin ku do both community ya hin fo ne. Ya wa hin to ya wa hin ko bo we pini o to ayara o to ni ya hin wa na we ge ni pe ni ni ma ni gitu e. Bodu hin we dere oni. O 70 million. Oya do hin to ni awo de o ti no.
Brother. Okay, my way my audio. Adam yo my audio na. Diki mana audio na utonahin land grabber my audio Nigeria land grabber. We ado to Lagos where owi Yoruba we hin, owi Edo we hin. We mi wa we no he abo wayo. We no we do we na do to. E no gi anya mo we na we. I we do abia we. O we no we do okun to okun no we okun na re ne. But we Fulani adodo to ha ge no ge. So when I be near me je, they should just make it very clear. I be no ge na. Alright, boy. Me ma we na abandon he. That when existing here get bo. Where the boy motori. O kai le governor pass a law na yan wi eri. Yan wi eri we oto. O kan agbiyan wa da gbiyan. O me bo pa na be tie Cefas. O wa me bulldozer. Ibe about 3 days ago now. Cefas. O wa me bulldozer le ba tie una le Abraka roads. Ugbudin wa me bulldozer la na we ni ma do ado. My even government ya. Let me born there. Where see my brother? Where see? If you were, where see? Any time waba, wagato. Be the manana ohane. Ogbeme. Kubini yaki muna resi. Imairi vai. Emu wa. Emu. Even without me you. It might get away with me woon a region no whether the owner die. Ne gwan. Bere. If I'm wabana where is stream yard a low. Stream yard a low. He may we had on the first. We're making a bury me. Bere. Idore. If Facebook in use, even me. He already even the Facebook. 172% of women be Facebook from Nigeria. Even even second people no Italy 22%. No France 8%. No Germany. Germany was about 6%. United Kingdom, United States, Ghana, Canada. They will not be the Bible. They had a good print a video when they show na in a do or boost a video what. Every time when a YouTube man even a car boom a webbo. But the Facebook in Nigeria you may say. I me do no man I may do ne. Ogiso. Am I error when nema wasn't even I because even though they matter. Come one a banner where wala wo wa support me na miewe awu tona ni awe ohen onoge ona ya na miewe yen ya wulu iran amiewe mereri edo the next year yes ai government yi launch e bi are vai total iwe ki bakpa aide umuna mi wina ya gbegbo a o to ni na ya mugbo umubudu la wedu akinu to gbu e wa gbon obere na we you may have deny where they don't know you again. Yeah, again not even aware of what Magi and you to a very itana. I do a very good soon in a okay view our big prison. Why are fair even born nobody's above the law? Our why you will why are woo why so a big bastard. Eh? Ifula ni gwaloto ni ya claim owa no ahin nefu to gbuwa oda den governor ba se kimanguna governor ba se kimanguna we do explain even ma so if you we o me yan o me wa bo am da me so ya riba so ile ba ni am wa ke ya we wala owo wa ojo bo me ahwe okay ni ladia but me that where they that is na here for stream ya di telephone ba me rewa o en nara wa ya rewa bita ma me do change it to dollar cause we ko ya ri points I so I ri ko ri points bita mo wa we see telephone ba me rewa ni wa ti e wa to wa pe wa ko
Inhabitants of Okhoromi village expressing appreciation to the Oba of Benin for finding High Priest Ewuare worthy to oversee the shrine in the village. Series of ritual rites prior to the installation were done behind cameras. Commenting on the essence of the ceremony, leader of the palace delegation, High Priest Osawumese Amayo, said they were in Okhoromi village at the instance of the Oba of Benin to install Mr.